As Arab feminists, we do not have much in common with Western feminists, who are obsessed about a comma or so. When I was participating in a pageant, all my Yemeni friends, the whole Yemeni community, even Yemen, was cheering for me. And who was against me? Do you think Al-Qaeda said a word? No. It was the feminists. I am serious. Not Al-Qaeda, not ISIS. For my controversial participation in a beauty pageant, it wouldn't have been controversial, but for feminists. They were very opposed to me just like walking around with long hair and extensions and just helping a hospital. I mean, seriously. That's what they were against. Oh, it's terrible that she looks like a woman when she's helping a hospital. Seriously, and where were you guys? Where were you? Where were you when Assad and ISIS raped women in Syria? Where were you? You were protesting. You were like, no, please don't bomb Assad and ISIS. You were promoting rape. Okay, in parliament, when women are raped, you blame them. You blame them as feminists, left-wing feminists, liberals, NDP. You blame them and like, oh, Harper. Harper hasn't raped anyone. He hasn't hurt a single woman, okay? And who is hurting women? When in the Canadian Parliament, rape is very common among NDP and the Liberal Party. And as soon as someone gets raped, they complain, they say a word about it, they get fired. If you say no to sex with a guy, in Canada, if he is left-wing, you'll be fired because if he doesn't want you to work there, right? Because of his ego and stuff. And all the left-wing feminist women will defend him. They're like, oh, but stop Harper. Let's throw the rape victim under the bus. Because, let's throw the sexual assault or harassment victim. Because, you know, a Harper, I mean, like, there's such a double standard for anyone left-wing. Like, look at Woody Allen, for example. Many Western feminists, like, they will support a left-wing rapist. So this is the huge problem. Like, they have zero credibility. And they walk around in a way they say, oh, looks don't matter. I'm like, okay, if you don't want to get laid, don't tell me how to dress, okay? I am getting married and I want to get married and that's my choice. My body is my body and I do what I want with it. And I want a normal, traditional, happy family. So I can go and get married, you know? I don't think that a Skrillex or like a mohawk or shaving off my head would get me a guy to marry me. I mean, seriously. If I want an amazing husband, well, I have to look like an amazing wife. I mean, come on. So they're really against our culture. They're against everything. They're against empowering women to do what they choose. You have to do what the Marxists choose, to be a good lesbian, professor, feminist lesbian university professor. I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a university professor. You know what? And I want to get married. And I'm getting married in 2 months. So I don't think that I, as a happy Middle Eastern feminist, have anything to do with Marxist Western feminism. So therefore I call myself an empowermentist. And I help women and men reach their dreams. I empower people to reach their dreams. I don't put anyone down. I don't make excuses and shave my head and if I have a problem say, oh, it's the misogyny's fault. You know, it's my fault for not figuring out basic social skills, how to achieve my social goals of finding a husband. So, I think as Arab feminists, we have nothing to do with these Western feminists who just talk and talk and talk. And when Arab women are raped, they do nothing. All they do is they criticize us. Oh, but you're in this, you grow your hair long, you look feminine. I'm like, to hell with that. Where are you to stop rape in the Middle East? You're nowhere. So, Western feminists, after Syria, they have no say in anything. As Arab women, we have to take matters into our own hands and look at examples where women like us were achieving their goals, and that's the farms. The farms of Taiz, women are strong, they were farming, they were working, they had a family, they got married, they looked great, and everyone was relatively happy. I mean, a lot of more things can be done to improve, but I think farm women in the Middle East, in Yemen, is a much better perspective than Western feminists as a role model. So I'm not a feminist from a Western perspective. I'm an empowermentist because I want to empower all women.